down to 1.9, but the wind shifted a little bit.
In our favor?
No. I had to turn downwind a little bit here. We'll see what happens. Picking up again. But now we're not going anywhere near our destination.
Maybe it'll change again. Right now we're headed to Nicolet Bay. We're gonna anchor out for the night. We know that there's gonna be a ton of people there, so we're thinking we're gonna raft up when we get there, and then we'll reset for the night and make the best of it. But the bay is so quiet right now compared to yesterday. It's amazing how from day to day it changes. Looking for my sunglasses. So we left Cedar River, had a good night's sleep, great steak dinner.
Coupled with a few mosquitoes.
Oh gosh, there was lots of mosquitoes.
Good dinner, we had to eat it fast. Let's get out of here, they're swarming us. We had a little bonfire with some fellow boaters, some local boaters that were there. We met last night. So we had that for a while, and then yeah, we got up this morning, and just a real lazy day, and now we're cutting across the bay slowly.
It's kind of nice. It's nice to have a quiet day like this. This morning when we woke up, it was sunny, it was breezy, and we were like, oh, this is gonna be such a great, finally a nice sunny sail. And then we get out here and of course it's overcast.
Kind of a pattern, huh?
Yeah. It's like hazy though. I wonder if it has anything to do with wildfires again.
I don't think it does.
It's so crazy.
Didn't catch any fish. We just drifted around in Horseshoe Reef at between 7 and 22 feet of water. Just caught a few goby bites. That's about it. But we're gonna head over into Nicolet Bay now. It's right in front of us. Looks so close, but we're actually 38 minutes away yet.
Right there.
Yep, and it's like, oh, it's so bad. Right now it's pretty bad.
Is it cold?
No. No, it's not cold. Just poked my head out this morning at our anchorage and see what the weather feels like. And of course we get one really nice day and then we get a really chilly day with a little bit of a breeze here, which we knew was going to happen. We're not really protected that well in here from a east-northeast wind, so here's what we got. Not terrible, but enough where the pots and pans fell off the... We washed dishes last night and left them on the counter. They all fell on the floor this morning. How you feeling?
Good. I'm just kind of trying to match the same speed of the waves, so we're kind of going with them instead of them having them push us around. It seems to be pretty flat. The only tricky part is that we don't really have any way of knowing like where to go, and so just trying to eyeball navigate, you know, with the buoys that are marking things and trying to figure out where to go with all the islands and things. I know there's little bommies in here.
Bommies?
Bommies. I see a buoy up there. I'm not sure what that is. The entrance.
Yeah, I see that now. You want me to check that stuff out? Or can you get to it?
I think we're on track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's obviously some rain. We knew that was happening today. We saw about 2 or 3 lightning bolts now so far. Not loving that so much. But if we're in anchorage in Nicolet Bay or we're in the bay sailing, it's the same risk. So we're going to keep on course to get to Menominee. Just accidentally jibed.
Oops. Why are we out here? It's raining, it's pouring, it's lightning. But Menominee is about 2 hours away, so we're making a run for it. But man, is it ever downpouring right now. It's those big, fat, pelty raindrops.
We're gonna zip up.
But the rain finally stopped, but the waves just are going every which way.
Nothing really scary or bad or nothing, just all over the place.
There's Green Island and Menominee is just up there. Decided to turn the motor off and see if we could sail for a little bit. We're not really sure how fast we're going, but Mark thinks about 4 knots.
Feels like it.
It is a lot bumpier, but we are getting nice and close to shore, so it's good to see. I think the clouds are beginning to lift and we can actually see the land now, so reassuring.
Feels so much better in the rain.
Yeah.
So much better out here.
I actually think that the wind might have calmed down a little bit too. It doesn't feel as windy, does it? The waves definitely aren't as big. I should knock on wood. We got all settled in at the marina and then we headed into town for dinner. One of the restaurants we enjoy going to is Murray's Irish Pub. They have good food and good beer. We had our bikes along with us so we could explore Beaver Island, but since we didn't make it there, the next day we pulled the bikes off so we could explore Menominee. found a winery on our bike ride.
And we got a nice little clipboard of different flavors, and we have sweet and dry and different types of stuff. So I got the sweet, Mike got sweet. I think you got the fruity one, and you've got a dry selection. So I'm sure we'll go home with a bottle or two.
I'm sure.
It's a Yooper winery, and Mike tried his wine very, what would you say? Very delicately, a little sip out of each one. So we got these flights here, so mine are all empty. Okay, and everybody else is empty. But Mike was sipping and sharing, and he's got a few left here. And he's gonna shoot them now. One after the other. Go! There! Now which one's your favorite?
6.
You knew that right just like that?
Just like that.
Wow, you're a wine connoisseur.
So I'm thinking if we go out the driveway and we can take a right, and then we can go down this road, and I'll have all the directions.
Oh, that is so nice, isn't it?
And then we can go down the road and look at all the trees and things.
And
then
the
we'll
lake.
turn on this other road and go down a little ways. And we'll stop at the stop signs along the way, just because it's probably the right thing to do. And then we can go, and there is the park.
Put our main on.
Their service is so much better than it was. At least it was the last time we were there. But
it's the most fun place with the lousy service, typically.
that could be their slogan.
What? Last night of our 10-day, 11-day trip, whatever it's been now. And tomorrow we're heading back to Windjammers. And I gotta say, it's probably one of the most coldest, windiest, rainiest, most miserable weather we've had over 4th of July week.
Yeah. I didn't wear any of my summer clothes. Like all of my winter clothes are dirty. And I thought we would have a good mix just from the weather, but yeah, I totally agree.
But you can't predict the weather. I think you can. In July you should be pretty safe, you know, but not this year. All the rain we've been having. Still good though. Still got some really good sailing in. Some pretty rough sailing. We got some good. Thursday night and Friday were some pretty amazing sailing days. Even though it was miserable at the same time. But
got to experience some good waves, good wind.
We're actually sitting on the dock tonight. We're gonna watch some fireworks over at Waypoint Marina, and we just had dinner. Really a nice little breeze out there. It's cool. It's nice sitting. So should be a good night. All right. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great 4th of July.
Hope to see you out there.
Walking like this, cane and all old. And he's like, I don't see he sees the Great America. He's like, and he's on the roller coaster. Ah, he's having fun. Then he's back on the bus. That's a great girl. You should look it up.